You can hear yourself now?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm with you.
Here, there, and everywhere. I'm here physically.
Mentally?
Right? Mentally, I'm everywhere and nowhere, and definitely not here.
I get it.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I do.
Man, I love that this started out as a comedy podcast, and it's like slowly devolving into a mental health podcast where it's just you and me sitting around like a couple of old broads talking about how horrible everything is.
Hey, Mom, we're fine. We're fine, Mom.
Hey, Mom, we're fine. Not the Brandon Birdwell and Ashley Engle story. Hey, guys, welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. And we might be fine. Yeah. So, it's Memorial Day.
It is. And I'm glad that you said that because I think it's important before we get into it today to recognize and acknowledge the sacrifices of our military servicemen.
I'm the one that brought it up first. I brought it up first, so I like the troops more than you do.
Okay.
Listen, dibs on the troops. Shut up. We both as a pod support.
Yes.
But I support more because I brought it up first.
Well, I just think it's important to acknowledge and to recognize the sacrifices before we get into our recording today. As we enjoy this time together, laughing. Before
we get to do the dumb thing that we do because of the blanket of freedom that we sleep under, because of other people, and here we are. That's welcome to...
I just think it's very important to do that as we enjoy this day off and later in the day time with family. We acknowledge and we recognize.
We acknowledge and we recognize, but me first... is what happened there.
Sure. How's it going today? How you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. It's a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
Party hardy.
Summertime.
Yup. But it's raining.
Summertime.
I just got back.
Summertime. You're welcome.
No. Keep going.
I'm finished. I'm done.
This brought to you by the Farce Prince and DJ Jorgy Jorv.
That's who I am.
Listen, a Will Smith tribute act called The Farce Prince is actually really good. And it's just a little bit off. Like it's just...
No, it's very off.
It's got to be close enough.
Okay.
To where it's like you're just shy again. It's like you're almost there. You're almost Will Smurf.
And the song is called Wintertime.
Dude, just keep his wife's name out of your mouth. Out your farce mouth.
Get it out.
Listen, I just got back from a walk in the neighborhood.
Nice.
It started to sprinkle on me. It's sticky. It's a sticky mess out there. It's hot. It is. But can I tell you something I did that was gross and that you're dealing with now, and you don't realize it yet? Is I wore the headphones that you're wearing on my walk. And you got so much ear sweat right now.
They do feel warm.
Moist headphones.
Oh, well, band name.
Damp head. You've got a
Gross.
Damp head.
Why didn't you take your own?
Those are my own.
False.
Thank you very much.
I've claimed them. I wear them more
you
than
have squatter's rights on those headphones.
I really do.
You and those headphones are common law.
We really
married.
are.
Listen, but you're going to want to go to your ear, nose, and throat guy after recording today because you cochlear gross.
Ew. Band name.
Well, and multiple meanings. If you just sound terrible, you are cochlear gross.
Cochlear gross. You're the Farce Prince.
You're the Farce Prince and Dorgay Dorsey Dorv.
Oh, gosh. What you been up to this week or weekend?
It's well, as we mentioned, it's a long weekend.
It is.
I have done very little.
Yeah, that's
it's
all right.
Great.
Like I said, this time at the end of May between end of school, start of summer for us here is kind of like a no man's land. It's kind of weird.
It is.
Schedules are upset. Kids are back at home.
Kids are upset. Stomachs.
Upset.
I've been taking a new gut health pill.
Oh.
Dude.
What kind? What is it?
The kind that makes you fart a bunch.
We don't know. What's it called?
It's
not
called,
that we're into not that we want to know now.
Total gut health.
Okay.
That's what it's called.
Okay.
Not a clever name.
No.
It's right down the middle.
I respect it.
Listen.
You know what you're getting. Healthy guts.
Gas. That's what you're getting. Straight up.
Cool.
That's what I got.
Cool.
That's what I've been doing this weekend. I watched Blue Crush.
Blue Crush?
The surf movie.
I remember
the Kate Bosworth surf movie.
Yeah. You've always been a fan of Kate Bosworth. What's she up to now?
She's...
Message us, Kate.
Dude, yes.
How's it going?
What
you doing? Surfing?
Crushing it.
Blue Crush. We know that.
My favorite line in that whole movie is the local boys, the local island boys, catch her teaching a lesson to the big city quarterback, who's trying to pretty woman her out of her maid job at the hotel.
Oh yeah.
And she's getting distracted right before the pipe masters. She's offering from Michelle Rodriguez to say, "You're the best. I would love to be in your shoes. There's so many girls that would love to be in your shoes, but you're throwing it away. Throwing it away for this beefcake from off the island, this Howley." They call him a Howley. And when they catch her teaching him lessons, she tries to walk away. She's like, don't engage with the island boys. And you know what they say? They say, "Hey, Howley, we grew here. You flew here." And because it rhymes, you know it's real.
Oh, that's good.
I say it all the time to people about Edmond, Oklahoma.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, and while we're on this, Hallie, you guys know that Guam is important to us. And if you listen to past episodes, you know we did a fundraiser around the holidays for the U.S. island territory of Guam for our field producer, Mindy, out there. She and her family do a Friends in Need fundraiser where they cook food for the local unhoused population in their local park. Well, listen, guys, Guam has really been devastated this last week by Typhoon Mawar. And our field producer, Mindy, is doing all right. I think most of the island lost power. They have lost water to their housing complex, which is a scary situation. And I just think it's pretty much total devastation. So we wanted to draw attention to that this week and let us let Mindy and her family and our friends on Guam know we're thinking about them. And if you feel so inclined, do some research and find out how you can help. I plan to do that this week. But I've been getting updates from our mutual friend, Emily. And Guam, you're in our thoughts.
Producer just sent a link. There's a lot going on.
A lot going on out there. So while we're talking about Howleys, I wanted to acknowledge that as
well.
While
we're
today.
Just a couple Howleys talking about Howleys.
That's right. Just want to acknowledge Mindy. You guys are in our thoughts. Hoping everything is going all right for you guys, and that you're safe, and that everybody's all right out there. So we have been in this no man's land of the start of summer. The other day, I was wandering around the house, picking things up, just thinking, listen, these people haven't even been home for that long. This house is a disaster. And I said it to Jeff, and he goes, yeah, the dogs and children are winning. The dogs and the children are winning.
The Ashley Engle story.
Big time.
Listen, I feel like the big turning point for society is going to be when the dogs and children realize they've got us outnumbered and they team up.
They take over the earth.
They legitimately team up.
Yeah.
For years and years, we've been pitting puppies and babies against each other, but when they finally pull together,
we're doomed.
Forget
AI.
It's babies.
Kids and babies.
Forget AI.
Dogs.
It's babies and dogs. It's a baby riding a doodle, carrying a scepter. Some baby, just a baby czar, a baby king. Constantine baby rides in on a fluffy doodle with bows in its hair, carrying his scepter and wearing his ill-gotten baby crown. just the doodle, just toe beans trampling on the bones of those who dare to rise up against baby Constantine.
The least threatening picture of authoritarian power, a doodle ridden by a baby.
And then just in the background, but meanwhile the doodle's toe beans are just crunching on the bones of the dissenting, of the rebels,
of the adults.
Hear ye, hear ye. Just a baby sending
behold me and cower,
sending people to the
fiery depths,
the Hasbro guillotine. Just you will play Twister to determine your fate.
The baby guillotine set up next to the water table.
Next to the water table. Who's just over there, just a baby, just mushy peas, just sitting on his baby throne, which bounces. It's like a little bouncy baby throne.
Bouncy seat.
It's a bouncy seat. And my other throne is a plastic potty. It's a frog potty. Who dares to rise up to try to overthrow the frog potty baby king?
Oh my gosh.
Game of Thrones baby.
Listen, they are taking over, and summer's just started. How
Summer's
are we
just
gonna do this?
Summer's just begun, and then the Viva la Revolucion. The babies have come out.
They've reclaimed the earth.
They're crowning. We circled that for a little bit. We got to it though.
You did not.
I did. Listen, all I'm trying to do right now is ingratiate myself to the uprising of the baby race because I just want to be a court jester for the babies. Like, my lord, I will jingle keys in front of you all day long if you just spare me my life.
I will play peekaboo till I can't stand.
Peekaboo, king baby. Just offering up, just like holding my lute and playing wheels on the bus on my lute.
Just continually handing him those yogurt puffs.
Doth wheels on the bus go round and round. And the baby's just just don't miss a note because it's off with his head. It's over to the Hasbro guillotine.
Sponsor us, Hasbro.
Sponsor us, Hasbro.
My God. Yeah, for real though. Our house is a disaster. And in other news,
They've built a barricade like in Les Mis.
Of stuffed animals, plushies. Good grief. In other news, the bullfrog is open for biz.
Oh,
We got her up and running.
Has there been some hot tubbing yet?
Is the Pope Catholic?
Yes.
Because we've been in it multiple times each day.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
We're
not kidding around over here.
You were price per soak. You guys are already in the black.
We're not kidding around.
No.
It's true. Jeff, I've never seen Jeff Engle so happy. There's this mode that Jeff gets
Your wedding day, the days that your children were born,
the days they took over the world.
those can all be just right out with them. Right out with him because Jeff Engle soaking his bones in a bullfrog hot tub.
Is so happy.
You guys can just go.
You can go.
He's stepping out for cigarettes.
Yeah.
And never coming back.
Jeff doesn't smoke.
Have you seen him in that hot tub? He sure does.
Okay.
Have you seen that dude's gams in a pair of tight shorts? He sure does smoke.
Well, but
those cheeks.
Anyway, we've got this hot tub, and there's this mode that Jeff gets into. We call it Lake Jeff.
He's a different animal altogether.
He's a different person.
Feathery hair, tanned bronzed skin, aviator glasses. Not a care in the world.
Not a care. Just
living. JK living. Matthew McConaughey style. JK living. All right.
I looked over at him.
All right.
Yeah, I looked over at him across the bullfrog the other night, and I thought,
our eyes connected across the bubbling bullfrog.
Lake Jeff has arrived.
Oh my gosh.
It's great. You got to come over and try. Come over and soak.
I would love to. This is the first.
Before it gets too hot.
Frankly, I'm real pissed that I didn't get to bring my big scissors over and cut the ribbon because.
The ribbon cutting was last Thursday. I'm sorry. Missed it.
Well.
Missed it. But yeah, come on over because real soon we're going to have to turn off the heat. We've had some mild days, like overcast, so it hasn't been bad. In the evenings, it feels nice in the bullfrog. But come July, come 102-degree days, not so much. We're going to turn off the heat.
Yeah.
It's going to be a cold tub.
Well, that's just to do a cold plunge. That's all the rage on the internet right now.
Put some ice in there.
It's all the rage on the internet.
I know it makes me angry.
That people do that?
Do you do that? Have you done that?
I've done cold showers before because Tim Ferriss told me it was a good idea.
Tim.
You feel invigorated.
Sure.
The cold plunge, here's the problem I have with the cold plunge, is it's very much if a tree falls in the woods and no one's there to hear it, did it make a sound mentality. And it's like, if some hip idiot influencer takes a cold plunge and doesn't post it on Instagram, did they ever really cold plunge?
Did it
it's
really
like,
happen?
Do you like to get cold in the icy water? That's great. Mm-hmm. But I don't need to know about it.
Sure.
I don't need to know that you're out here rising and grinding. You got your side hustle and you're stacking Benjamins and I'm getting a cold plunge to start the day. You know who's been doing the cold plunge for forever? The people, the Polar Bear Club, those old people.
Yeah, they knew.
Saggedy old people diving in the cold water, cold plunging, but they're not posting it on their Insta.
No.
They're not TikToking it. TikTok cold plunge.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I get it. I don't like to be cold.
Right. Well, me neither. You and I share that. That's a mutual hatred.
Yeah, it's a thing that vampires don't like.
I like to be cold, like towards you. I don't. It's not like
Sure. Emotionally.
But yes, yes. Thank you for clarifying. I love
to be.
Emotionally cold and unavailable.
Yes.
But not cold physically.
I get it.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
I don't get it because I'm the nice one in this.
I'm the nice one. I'm the warm one. But with the bullfrog has come a hot tub happy hour.
Okay.
It's a delight.
Yeah.
We took a cue from Sonic.
Okay.
We bought a sponsor of Sonic Drive-In. We bought all of these
Clarified. Yes, not Sonic the Hedgehog.
No.
Not. Frankly, at this point, though, beggars cannot be choosers, and
really
I would
can't.
take a sponsorship from any and all
From
Sonics.
any hedgehog.
Any hedgehog on the planet. Calling all hedgehogs. Please keep this podcast on the air. Totally. This is like that PBS time when they ask for money at the telethon.
It's a telethon.
Let's have a telethon and see if we can't raise $1.
Okay.
Because I bet we can't.
No, we can't. Producer, he's dying laughing. Listen, you could man a phone, a rotary dial.
Yeah.
But yeah, we took a cue from Sonic Drive-In and we got all these sparkling waters, all these juices, fresh limes, juices, limes,
yes,
oranges,
citrus,
and we mix up our mocktails and we have hot tub happy hour. It's great. The kids think it's hilarious.
I'm sure they do,
and they think it's so fun.
Yeah, well,
so far so good with the bullfrog. Again, it's about to get real hot here. It's going to change, but we will anticipate fall and winter.
Sure,
big time. You got to come over.
You said that.
Mm-hmm. Coco, the dogs are very confused by the bullfrog because when the jets are going, it's loud.
Yeah.
When we first got in there, Coco was so confused.
How confused was she?
She jumped in.
I don't get it.
Literally jumped in.
She jumped in the hot tub?
Jumped right in.
Far be it for us to deprive her of hot tub happy hour.
Well, she isn't allowed.
Also, no, let us not
what?
Cross a doodle at this point. I think we've established.
Shoot. We didn't. We just gently lifted her out. There was no scolding.
Doo-doo die baby king riding on his loyal steed into the hot tub, just releasing his pampers into the bullfrog. Clean it up, peasant. Fetch me my citrus mocktail.
Fetch me my citrus mocktail. Well,
clean it up, peasant. Fetch me my citrus mocktail.
Oh, well, she's not allowed in anymore, but what she does do is she just rests. It's just high enough that she just can rest the tip of her snout.
Sure.
So we'll just be relaxed and you'll turn and don't look now.
No.
There's a doodle snout just right here.
Vision is based on movement. It's like a T-Rex.
It's true.
Don't move.
Anyway, we took the dogs to the lake yesterday.
Yeah, that's great.
For the first time ever, and Coco chased the tennis ball into the lake and swam back.
Well, how about that?
I know. She really is a water dog at heart. No, who knew?
Who knew? Well, I mean, we all knew when she dove into the bullfrog.
That's right. We should have known. We didn't need to take a trip to the lake.
No, that's it.
But I learned that my children have inherited Jeff's posture towards reptiles.
Okay.
Because we threw the ball in, Coco goes to get it, swims back to shore. No sooner had she come back than Jeff goes, huge snake!
That's
Big water snake swimming right through where Coco just was. Yeah. Went to rest on a rock, probably like 5 feet away from my family.
Okay.
Harrison gets right in the water.
Sure.
Followed by Hope. Followed by the dog, followed by Asher.
Well,
snake right there.
Did they confront the snake?
No. Jeff was like, it's not venomous. And they're like, wow, okay.
Well,
just get right in.
If Jeff says it's not venomous, I trust him.
The worst it can do is bite you. And they're like, well, okay.
Gosh, my buddy, Jeremy Burt.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy. This is the second week in a row he's getting referenced.
Hey.
He posted, his kids are always picking up a critter.
Oh, gosh.
It's like their critter kids, especially one of them. And he posted a whole series of photos the other day of his kid getting bit by a snake and just laughing about it. Like the kid was just
hate that.
The kid was A-okay.
Dang.
I would have been
not poisonous, not venomous. Obviously.
Clearly.
Dang. Absolutely not.
I would be beside myself.
Yes.
Beside myself.
Same. I stayed on the shore with Ellie. Ellie is not a water dog.
No.
She's a terrier.
Okay.
She's not having it. Anyway, I've got reckless children.
And just to tie a bow on that.
And a typo on that.
Hey, guys, can I tell you something, children? I don't think you're reckless. Mm-hmm. And I, for one, have tremendous respect for our new children overlords. I don't need much.
I don't need
a small room.
Okay.
Three squares a day.
Place to rest my head.
3 hots and a cot. 3 hots and a cot and just on with my head. You know, if you guys can just keep my head attached to my person, it's peekaboo. It's
Bluey.
It's got your nose. You know, as we age up, it's monopolies. We'll play whatever you guys want to. Just keep it on me.
I'll puree all your foods.
I'll make sure that your doodle is shod.
Yeah, I have a doodle. I take great care of him.
I'll wash it. Yeah. I'll wash your steed.
Yeah, brush him
out. Mm-hmm. Brush him out. Peekaboo. You know?
Peekaboo, guys.
Peekaboo got your nose.
Don't hurt me.
Don't ever. Please.
Don't hurt me.
PSA.
So last night I got to do something real special with our oldest Harrison.
What's that?
Hamilton, the musical.
You went to it?
Is in town. We went to it. We've been planning it for months and months.
Is that the political rapping one?
Sure is. Sure is. I'll tell you what. It was fantastic. This cast, I believe it's the Philip cast of the traveling pants.
Yep. Sometimes I just say stuff to see if you're listening. And that was one of those.
Sometimes you're not.
Most times.
But you did look at me after I said that.
What?
Okay. But anyway, it was such a special night. H loves the musical, has memorized. I really think he knows most of the words. He's a history buff, this one. He really is.
Cool.
And he loved it.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
It was a sweet night. We ate at Republic. Delicious pub burgers.
I love Republic.
Yeah. Sponsor us. And then we went to that. It was a special date night with my boy.
Nice.
I think by the end of the summer, he's going to be taller than me.
Well,
than I.
Okay. Yeah. When you paused and said, I think by the end of the summer, he's going to be taller. Mm-hmm. My initial thought was, yeah. Yeah, I mean, he will.
Except we all are, except for me.
Except for me, because I'm going
Shrinking.
the opposite way. I'm losing a vertebra a day.
Worth of height.
Slowly just collapsing on myself like a dying star.
Oh, gosh.
Like a white dwarf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens with age kids.
Just an emotional black hole and a physical black hole.
Sure.
Combining.
Sounds great. Sounds great.
Doesn't?
So big happenings at our house this week. Asher, who will be going into middle school, got a phone. Got his first phone.
Yeah. Can I tell you the text message I got from him?
Yes.
This.
He has spent the better part of the last several days updating all his contacts. You should feel honored.
I have to scroll down.
You should feel honored that he reached out to you immediately. He got a Gab phone, guys. Sponsor us, Gab.
What's a Gab phone?
So this has been our approach with our kids. I know every family does this differently with technology. I don't know if you know this, guys. Technology is fraught. Okay. It's fraught. And as parents, we are trying to figure this out as we go. And so our strategy has been to get our kids a Gab phone for their first one in middle school, as they're away from us more, as we, like to know when they need us to pick them up from activities and whatnot. And it's not a smartphone. There's no internet access, no social media. It's just texting, calling. There's a few apps, they can have access to music and things like that.
Yeah. He's got his Tinder. He's got his Hinge.
Sure. Snap.
Bumble.
Sure.
Snap. He's got them all. He's got all the apps. He's got all the apps.
And they're safe and it's fine.
And it's fine because they've got parental controls on them.
That's right.
Whenever I see
no apps.
Whenever I see a lady,
sure,
a suitor,
sure,
send him a message that say, "What's up?" When she says, "What's up?" Yeah. And he starts to respond, you then chime in and say, "I'm this boy's mother.
How dare you,
madam? I've got peepers on you."
Yeah, I'm watching you. Step off.
Step off.
Step off.
Quit trying to arrange for a coffee date with Asher. Listen, here's the text message I got from him.
Okay.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Thursday at 6:19 p.m. It said,
"Sure.
Hi, this is Asher." Separate text message. Got a phone.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah, he wanted you to know.
And then I said, "Yo, Check you out, my dude.
Yeah.
Crickets. I have been ghosted by him ever since. This is not how text relationships work, pal.
We're going to learn.
No wonder he's doing terribly on Tinder.
He's very busy.
Busy sending messages like, got a phone.
He's trying to make contact with all his
it's like
contacts.
that one time he sent me the message on the iPad that was just a picture of a Rubik's Cube and it just said, solved it.
Best text.
That's it.
Best text.
Flex.
Ever. To this day, best text you've ever received.
Flex, king.
Yeah.
Got me.
Got him good. But yeah, everyone has a different philosophy about that. But that's what's worked for us. We do the Gab phone for a year in 6th. If they can be respectful and responsible with that, then we up it to a smartphone. We have drawn up quite a contract.
An actual contract.
A contract. It hangs on the pantry door. They have to sign it. And if they're in violation of that contract, the phone is removed.
Huh.
Because our whole point is to teach them how to be respectful and responsible.
Sure.
Also, we lock those things down with some watchdog software.
Washing dogs.
We use Bark. It's great.
Okay.
It alerts you to, you can set all kinds of parameters, time limits. It alerts you to concerning
So you already
activity.
knew that he had told me he got a phone?
Well,
Have you been watching? I feel violated.
the thing with the Gab is that it's not a smartphone, so you don't have to monitor out all the garbage on the internet. You can just, read the texts. And we do, and they know that we will. That's part of it.
Hey, it's
part of
Asher.
it.
Got
It
a
is.
phone. Do you know?
Let me finish one more thing.
Okay.
It's just for the person who's taking notes right now. How do I do this technology? No one's taking notes.
No one's listening.
I know. No one's listening to the pod. It's fine. But also,
This is really, we might as well be talking into tin cans connected by string to each other right now.
I have my Campbell's chicken noodle right up to my ear. But the other thing is,
You're going to want to go to an ear, nose, and throat guy because you got my ear sweat and Campbell's chicken noodle. I got cream of mushroom coming out of one ear.
chicken and stars out the other. But also no social media till high school is the rest of our strategy. Because I'll tell you what, guys, that stuff is garbage.
Garbage.
It's a mess out there. You got to be on top of this, parents. I'm just saying.
Basura. Listen.
And we're not doing it perfectly by any means, but this has been really helpful.
I know you're not.
The Ashley Engle
Can
story.
I tell you something?
I don't
Here we
know.
are talking about how, I'm not parenting perfectly.
Yeah.
Your kids literally started a revolution.
Well.
They have taken over.
Yeah.
You know what I like to do is I have a relationship with my son based on mutual love, respect, and trust. So I don't really have to have hard documents that he signs.
Sure.
There's just, we trust each other.
You trust each
We
other.
trust each other.
Now, does he have a cell phone yet? Is he a teenager yet?
He does. He has like one of those World War II field phones. It's like a big bag phone.
It's a brick.
It's a brick. He's got the Zach Morris brick phone.
Do you remember your first cell phone?
I do.
What was
It was
it?
that original Nokia brick that had Snake on it.
Yeah, Snake.
Yeah.
When did you get that?
I got it when I was 17 years old.
I remember you had a pager.
Yeah, I did.
It was after I went to college.
Yeah, I had a
You
pager.
had a pager.
That's because I was out slinging dope.
Yeah.
No, it's because
No, not at all. Not even.
I got in trouble one time for staying out past my curfew, and I was punished with a pager. Mom was like, if I page you, you get to the nearest payphone. Hey, kids, there used to be payphones. Here's what would happen. You'd be driving around, and you'd get a message.
Yeah.
And you would have to go find a payphone
Yeah.
to return that call. Now, it was always the best when, like, if you're dating a lady and you'd be like, I'm going to be out with the boys. Just shoot me a page me. If it's important, you know what you put on it? 911.
911.
But you also have like
Which
little,
is very disconcerting.
you have little secret, like code numbers, be like, send you like a little sweet page. And then you go to the buy and buy, pick up the payphone,
Yeah.
get yourself a Charleston chew.
Yeah, while you're there, clearly Canadian. Did you have like a stack of quarters that you kept in your car at all times?
I kept quarters in the ashtray.
Sure, because you didn't need it.
I didn't need an ashtray. It was my quarter. It was my change tray to return calls for when I got pages.
Yeah. I didn't have a pager for that reason. Now, when I worked at the news station, I had one, and they could page me at any hour of the night. And I had to come in and type stuff into the little scrolling thing when school's out for the weather.
Do people
That was me.
still use a pager? Do you think? Or
I bet there are some.
Or is that completely obsolete at this point?
I really bet some people do.
Well,
If
let us know, guys. If you have a pager
Yeah.
and you use it regularly,
Yeah.
come on the pod because I've got questions.
We've got questions
for you.
Yeah, we do.
You weirdo.
We do. But just think about that for 1 second.
I'm thinking about it.
There's all of this, desire to keep in touch with our kids, and you do the trackers.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Yours isn't like on out in teen world yet. We'll talk in a couple of years. Anyway,
hey, challenge accepted. Okay. I'm going to start. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. When my son becomes a teenager, I'm going to dress like one. I'm going to bust a sag. I'm going to wear my jean coats and bust a sag and wear my Stussies.
And enroll.
Pop on a Stussy shirt and a visor with a frosted tips.
And enroll in his high school.
Hey, what's up, fellow students?
It'll be like Never Been Kissed with Drew Barrymore.
Dude, check this out. It's busting.
Busting.
Right? Who's drinking the Mountain Dew Baja Blast? It's busting.
Gotta go. I just got paged.
Oh, I just gotta go. I got paged. Just dude, what's up? Dude, I gotta get y'all.
What's the haps?
I gotta scoot. I gotta get out. I gotta get out of here because TRL's starting. What's up? What's up, fellow middle schoolers?
So what's your point of doing this?
What's the 411?
Yeah. You trying to keep an eye on him? What's the whole point of
this? Yeah, it's called it's on all the parenting forums that I'm on online. Yeah. It's called 21 Jump Streeting. What you do is you dress like a middle schooler and you attend middle school in disguise.
Yeah. And then you become best friends with your kid.
You become super popular.
Yeah.
And you help them work through their issues. It's a very after school special coming of age story.
Sure.
And it's all the rage on the parenting forums.
He'll never recognize you.
On the parenting subreddit that I administer, that I'm the administrator of.
Sounds great.
Hey guys, I'm thinking of 21 Jump Street in my kids' middle school this next year. Any experiences from that?
Any tips?
Oh my gosh.
Pro tips?
Yeah, pro tips. What's up? Oh, no doubt. No doubt. Did you catch the game? It was busting.
It was busting.
That's me. Mm-hmm. That's me.
I can see it.
In middle school.
You could fish out your gray sweatshirt that you wore every day of your senior year.
Every day.
You guys, Brandon purchased a gray sweatshirt, hoodie.
Yeah.
Wore it every day of his senior year.
Every day.
Not joking.
No.
Every day.
No. And my favorite thing is, it just started as a thing. People have talked to me about it since then.
Yeah.
And they've been like, man, something we loved is that you did that. And it was like, they thought it was some form of protest against
fashion.
Yeah.
Consumerism.
But it was 100% born out of, I started wearing the shirt and I liked it. Mm-hmm. And it eliminated decision making.
Yeah.
And I wore the same jeans too. Like I literally wore the same outfit. And it wasn't the whole year. Okay. It was the vast majority of it in a row. And then when I broke the streak, it was a thing.
Well, it'll probably get hot.
Yeah, well, it's a seasonal garment.
Sure.
But I wore it every day, and honestly,
bring it back.
It was great. Yeah. I still have that shirt, and it was
Sure you do.
It is. There's a reason I wear the same 2 or 3 items most of the time. It just eliminates the decision making process.
I get it.
I got too much going on already. I got a baby king breathing down my neck.
Sure.
Right? I gotta keep stepping my peekaboos up.
Sure.
Getting better and better.
Hence the one pair of jorts.
I have 2 pairs of jorts.
You do?
You Philistine.
When did you get the other ones? Or when did you make the other ones?
Well, we've discussed this. I've never made a pair of jorts. The universe has made me 2 pair.
Okay.
Because the cuts, the rips were right where the cuts needed to go.
No way.
Now, the
perfect length and everything.
The original pair of jorts I still have, I wear less frequently because they have been cobbled back together 1,000 times over by me.
With a thread?
And I am not a seamstress.
Shoddy seamstress.
Brandon is a shoddy seamstress. It stays down.
Yeah, it does.
Because my sewing skills, I need to show you these jorts because it is literally.
I've seen them a lot actually.
No, not the sewn ones. They are. It is the most scatter shooting approach to sewing you've ever seen.
You need to get some patches.
I do.
Go to Joann's. Sponsor us, Joann's.
She's got all the fabrics.
She's got all the patches.
Yeah. Well.
But what I want to see are some patterns. I want some peace signs.
I like a peace sign. Uh-huh. What's up, fellow youths?
Yeah.
Deuces. Mm-hmm. That's how you fit in. That's how you fit in. You go David Arquette style, and you go into how do you fit in a school when you're a grown adult? You eat all the coleslaw.
All of it.
You know? Yeah. That's what you do. And everyone goes,
name for yourself.
Did you see the new guy? Eat the whole tub of coleslaw? Yep. Let's go to prom with him.
Yep.
That's how that movie goes.
It really is.
Also, have you watched that movie recently?
No.
Drew Barrymore is not pulling off High School Girl in it.
It's been a while. I need to revisit. I like that movie. It's fun. It's a romp.
It's a romp comp. Also, just not for nothing, the weird, creepy relationship between her and the teacher that's supposed to be sweet.
Yeah.
If he knew she was an adult,
sure.
Less creepy.
He didn't.
He doesn't.
But nothing really happens. I feel like there's some conflicting.
Well, just the working title was Never Been Pedophiled, and it didn't
come off the cutting room floor.
It did not focus group well.
It didn't.
So they went with Never Been Kissed, but they kept the creepy storyline.
And honestly, that movie would not get made today.
You don't think?
Well, not with that theme running through it.
You wouldn't think.
Maybe it would be way less interesting, but they maybe like after, like she comes back for the 10-year reunion and they get together. It's like the movie ends.
The movie ends and it's the sequel. It's called Just Got Kissed That One Time.
Right.
Because she hasn't been kissed since she got kissed on the pitcher's mound by the guy.
Yeah. How could we?
Because in the subsequent several years, he's been arrested. He's in jail. And she couldn't find another guy to kiss her. And so she's coming back.
10 years.
It's been 10 years. She's been on 50 first dates. She housed an alien from the government. She's lost her memory, gotten it back. She's got her own talk show. I mean, she's done it all.
She's got a makeup line.
She's got a makeup line. She's got a kitchenware line at the Walmart.
And she's ready for that kiss.
She's ready. She's been jonesing. Where's my second kiss? She's been occupying herself with all these side hustles because she can't find a guy. And she forgot about him. Adam Sandler has to keep reminding her.
Wow. That's a fun game. Just mash up all the plots of movies.
It's called Drew Barrymost. Ready, set, go.
Drew and the Barrymost.
Drew and the Barrymost. It's actually really funny.
Sponsor us, Drew Barrymore. So I've been searching through the kids' yearbook, and I was reminded of a time when I was the home economics paraprofessional. Home economics is now called FACS, which is Family and Consumer Sciences. Right. And it's...
you said right, like I knew that in advance.
It teaches students how to navigate common challenges that adults face in their careers.
That sounds like you read that right off something that producer sent you.
Family lives. And I was a home ec paraprofessional, which means I was the aide for the home ec class in high school. And I was a home ec aide with my friend Shiloh. Hi, Shiloh.
Shiloh LaBeouf.
Shiloh LaBeouf. And our two main tasks were to care for the baby chicks that the class hatched. I don't know why we did that. And our second one was to charge up those animatronic babies. Ooh. We always had to make sure those babies were charged because they would send those babies home with kids.
Right. Well,
and you had to keep it fed.
The best
changed.
The best is if the paraprofessional doesn't, and you just get a dead baby, like that. You just have to. It doesn't give you any grief. It's literally just a silent animatronic baby.
But it records the.
When I return it back to the class, I say, I'm sorry. I was given this baby and it didn't have a full charge.
But see, that was my job, is to make sure that the babies were charged. But you had to keep that baby fed.
Yeah.
You had to keep that baby changed.
Did that baby
had to sleep.
Did the baby make waste?
Honestly, I don't remember. I don't think so.
Did you not charge the waste center?
No, I didn't refill them. I didn't refill it.
Oh gosh. Like,
can you imagine?
Just
chocolate pudding.
Just puddings.
Ugh.
And you get to pick which type of pudding.
Oh gosh.
It's like baby's got the yellows today.
Oh gosh. This one's a newborn.
This one's got meconium.
Oh gosh.
Black tar doo-doo.
Oh gosh. But yeah, that was my job.
Welcome back to our parenting podcast where we're going to talk about our subreddit.
You were an aide.
I was. I was an aide. So we had block schedule.
Yes,
it was 4 classes during the course of the day. Yep. My senior year, here was my schedule.
Okay.
First period, I was the wrestling coach's aide, Coach Chesbro.
Okay.
he did not require me to be there.
Okay.
So I came to school at 9:40.
Okay.
And then I went to Mr. Porter's class where we had a grand old time just doing kind of what we wanted.
Yeah.
Then third period, I was the athletic director's aide when we would go and play pitch and putt golf at the par 3 pitch and putt course. And then I had baseball practice. That was the least productive year of my entire life.
All while wearing your Grace hoodie.
And I think about it once a week.
Oh, and you're sad.
As I wake up and do things.
If you could only go back. For
Dad, make my food.
Just for
pack my
one day.
lunch. Anticipate my needs. Hey, I used to spread my wings and fly.
Yeah.
Now I'm just bogged down.
Adulthood, man.
It's the worst.
But yeah, I remembered that you had a pretty light sketch.
It was great. It was great.
At that time.
It was great.
I do remember that. News from the Nextdoor app. There's been a lot of concern.
That deserves a theme song.
Beepity beep 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 beep.
Worldwide news, that the Nextdoor app.
You got what? Yeah. You guys know that.
And then there has to be like a woo woo in it because the owl's in your Nextdoor app.
Listen, the owls. I haven't gotten an owl update in a while. Perhaps I should check in. Well, no, that's a relationship I'm not wanting.
That's a rabbit hole you don't want to go back into.
I do not.
All right, tell me about the Nextdoor app.
Don't make contact with that person. So on the Nextdoor app this week, I'm going to tell you there's been a big kerfuffle about the number of car washes going in to our community.
A lot.
So many car washes.
More than cars, I think. I think there's more washes than cars at this point.
Why is it happening?
Just I don't know.
We don't know.
I don't know.
There's a lot of concern. People, I got on that thread and there were people spinning theories about these are money laundering businesses.
Because they've all watched Breaking Bad and they just assume.
And Ozark.
Yeah. Well, there's no way that we're washing this many cars.
I know.
There's got to be pot money.
Yeah.
They're probably just a bunch of reefer addicts in there.
Well, and that was brought into the conversation because, guys, here in Oklahoma, we have a lot of dispensaries.
More than car washes.
More than car washes. More than people. More than cars.
It's a lot.
It's every corner.
You can't throw a rock without hitting the dispensary.
You can't. But apparently, the Nextdoor community believes there's a connection here. There's some laundering.
I love that there's online drug sleuthing going on in the Nextdoor app.
Yeah. In Edmond, Oklahoma.
Did you hear what Ethel said?
Yeah.
Ethel said that there's cocaine users.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They spray your car with it.
That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
I guess.
You're driving out of here and you don't realize it, but you're driving with a thin film of drug residue from point A to point B. You're muling. And then someone comes along with a squeegee and squeegees it into a bag, and then they sell it to the kids. That's what's happening. Dare to keep off drugs? Yeah, well, Squeegee Dan over here.
Listen, I don't think we're that. If you were to go on the Nextdoor app and type that theory in, I bet you would get multiple likes.
I would start
multiple likes.
I could start a task force with that theory. I could rally so many bored people.
Concerned citizens.
Everybody, get your dogs out. Get your torches and your pitchforks. If you see a car driving with any sort of discernible film on it,
it's pollen.
Follow it to the squeegee.
Listen.
You see
concerned citizens for drug-free car washes.
I see concerned citizens for drug-free car washes. And our sign is like the Ghostbusters logo with a squeegee inside of it. Yes. Like no squeegees.
So weird.
If I see a gang member with a sagging pant and carrying a squeegee, I know he's into some drug muling.
You know what's up?
Got people Volvoing cocaine from one side of the suburbs to the other.
Minivan.
Just that Chrysler Town and Country is a drug dealer and they don't even know it. With your little stick figure family on the back. Yeah, I don't care that your son's an honor student. You're a drug dealer, Marjorie. With your you got your Disney hat. 26.2. 26. You can run a marathon, but you know what else you can do? You can run drugs across town. Beware the squeegee. Your little wholesome American life.
Listen, please get on there and spin this tale.
You're Breaking Bad and you don't even know it.
You don't even know it. Good grief. How is your algorithm?
It's good. I've recently gotten an inexplicable influx of celebrities falling down.
Oh, you just showed me a really good one.
Genuine falling off of stage.
Yes, but it was like such a slow
It was
fall.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. It was
and then he just disappears.
It's hard to be sexy.
Yeah.
Singing pony.
Sure.
While you're falling into the orchestra pit.
And he was wearing a really sharp suit. He looked great.
He looked
very tailored. A white suit.
He looked how you would expect Genuine to look until the balance started to go. And the caption was, Genuine's knees aren't what they used to be.
Oh gosh.
Which is hilarious to me.
Yeah, but also it's where we are, right?
Oh,
it's
yes.
where we are. Because he's our age.
Well, thanks for that. Whatever. Hey, fellow youths. Did you see Genuine fall off stage? What an old guy, huh? What an old, gross bag of crap he is, huh? Can anyone want to vape?
Excuse me, I got to go ice my knees.
Does anyone want to vape this mango vape with me while I ice my knees? The reason I wear jean coats is not because they're hip, but because they're baggy enough to fit bags of ice under while I'm walking around all day. I'm just squishing around the cafeteria. Why do you sound like that? Why are your Vans soaking wet? I like how I'm being a youth, but all of the clothes are from middle school circa 1995.
Listen, everything new, old is new again.
Old is new again. From death comes rebirth.
It's true.
I'll be there for you. When Genuine starts to fall. But the other things, Big Jake, can't get enough of him.
He's precious.
He's my favorite. He's
so dear.
He posted something where he made a new mac and cheese because he said that some people were kind of dragging him in the comment sections.
Why?
Because
Would you be mean to Big Jake? How dare you?
That was I went immediately to the comment section of the new video, and I saw so many people say, like literally, Jake, who's talking negative to you because I'll find him.
Yes.
Like people were like ready to go.
He is everyone's internet 12-year-old, maybe 43-year-old son.
But
we don't know.
But when it comes to Big Jake, we must protect this man at all costs.
I will fight someone for Big Jake. I'm not a fighter.
But for Big Jake, I will.
Yeah.
Big Jake might be the one to protect us from the babies because he's like a man baby. Cheers, guys. I've also got a lot of Dang It's Wayne.
Dang It's Wayne.
And I've been practicing my Dang It's Wayne impression.
And it's very good.
I love when he gets so, let's check out these chicken nuggets, guys. Look at that. It's pillowy, gooey, cheesy. It's so crunchy, crispy. It's got that chickeny essence. Oh, that's a good nugget. Oh.
That is a very good Dang
Did you
It's
know
Wayne.
you can go to Red Lobster and get a dozen Cheddar Bay biscuits for $5.99? Oh. And
he is so excited about everything. It's so refreshing.
He brings me more joy than anything.
Yes.
And I love when he says, cheers, guys.
That's such a good Dang It's Wayne.
That's my favorite thing.
Yeah, he's great.
I don't want a guest on this podcast ever until we have Dang It's Wayne.
Dang It's Wayne.
And then Big Jake.
So my algorithm has someone new in it, and my friend Jenny's been holding out on me. Hi, Jenny.
Hi, Jenny.
She has been following someone called Cheese Gal. For
this is my nickname in high school.
Totally.
Here comes Cheese Gal in his gray shirt, smelling like a cheese gal.
Well, he wears it every day. So, but she's been holding out on me. Cheese Gal.
Yeah.
Come on.
What does she do?
She does recipes. Most of them involve cheese.
Cheese-centric recipes.
Fun cocktails.
And if they're my cheese-adjacent cocktails.
Yeah. Her name's Courtney LaCourte, and her latest one...
Sounds very... like proper.
Yeah.
Courtney LaCourte.
Courtney LaCourte, the cheese gal.
Fleur Delacourte, the cheese gal.
Yeah. One of her latest ones was feta stuffed fried olives.
Yeah.
Come on with it.
Yeah.
Her cooking reels are great. She's got great music, great sound.
Yeah.
It's kind of ASMR-y.
ASMR.
Love it.
A lot of that in my, just like anything cooking related other than Big Jake, because he doesn't care about that. No. But it's like all
and that's
very,
why we love him.
all very well mixed and edited ASMR style. I'm here for it.
I got into the ASMR algorithm for a while. I think it's because that one I sent you from that girl who was doing the weird ASMR just as a joke.
Just saying nonsense.
She was like talking like this the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't like that stuff. It freaks me out.
It freaks me out a little bit too.
I don't like it.
Well,
it makes me feel awkward.
Well,
even though nobody else can hear it, I'm like, ugh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
What I like to do is sit in very public places and just listen to ASMR videos on full volume.
Yes. It's like when people FaceTime or have their phones on speaker in the store.
Don't do it.
What are you doing?
Don't do it.
What are you doing?
You're ruining everyone's day is what you're doing.
We don't want to hear your conversation.
I hope the babies finish you off first. You guys and then cyclists. Get out of here.
Wow. Sponsor a cyclist. Anyway, another guy.
I know. Here's what I don't like about a cyclist.
Oh gosh, we're gonna do this. What?
And Jeff would agree.
Okay.
I don't like them driving on the side of the road that I'm on, slowing me down. I got places to be, but I'll tell you what I hate the most.
Okay.
Is when I'm sitting in a coffee shop or a brewery and I hear a whole gang of grown men cyclists come clomping in their clip-in shoes, clack, 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 to get their craft beers. You could have just put on regular shoes, guys. You didn't need to clomp in here like a Clydesdale.
They want you to know.
I got some poor employee coming in buffing the floors because you scraped him to death with your clip. Lance Armstrong and the Clompy boys coming in here. Tour de farce.
Sponsor us, cyclists.
Tour de farce. So I'm on a tour de farce.
Okay.
And there's nothing farce about it. It's very real.
Yes, he pops another gut health supplement.
Dude, and drinks this Waterloo bubbly.
Stop it.
I'm a witch's cauldron down there.
There's another guy I've been following, and his handle is not Keenan Thompson.
So really all of us.
Right. It's everyone but Keenan Thompson.
It's just poor Kel.
And he it'll show a video of somebody making a weird recipe, and it's his reaction to it. It's great.
Maybe I've seen him pop up because I've seen several people do that. And I've seen several people who aren't Keenan Thompson doing that. So it could be any one of them. Did you know that they're potentially making a second Good Burger?
Oh, listen, that was in my list of what are you watching?
Did you watch Good Burger?
No, Hopi has been watching all that.
Oh, dude, hey. Yes, I started watching it with Ben the other day.
Yeah.
He did not want to start watching it,
yeah.
But as it went on, I could tell he was kind of starting to vibe with
Getting into it.
Listen, all that's theme song.
Yeah.
Fi.
Yeah.
Super Hot Fi by TLC. This is all that. This is all that. Amanda Bynes went crazy as she got older.
Well, it's the entertainment biz for you. One more thing I want to tell the people.
And that's the way the news goes.
I want to tell the people
Golly.
I want to make sure I have time.
Hey, no, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get in as much as we can here before you get poached by Entertainment Weekly. Before All Access comes calling
shut it down.
Before you're on the red carpet with E! News. What are you wearing? With that sort of coverage.
And that's the entertainment industry. Back to you, Deborah.
Back to you, Giada De Laurentiis. That's not her name. She's the cooking lady. What's the... there's another one.
I don't know. Okay, real quick, I want to tell the people about my other algorithm. I have been riveted by the story of Wally the Arctic Walrus.
Okay.
This guy...
Stupid name. They could have named him something better.
Well, it's right there in the name. He got... Arctic walruses, they stay in the Arctic. It's what they do.
Arctic walrus.
Yeah. This guy... came as far south as Spain.
Go ahead. Thorf Parth Scorf Nerve.
He swam all the way to Spain. And he would jump into people's boats to rest. Mm-hmm. And it's sad, actually. I think it's because of climate change. He's used to resting on ice floats. There aren't any. So he jumps up on people's boats, capsizes them.
Capsizes people's boats.
He does.
God.
But rescue organizations have been so worried about him. Good news. Yeah. They built him a pontoon.
Oh.
And they would travel along with him so he could rest on it. Made it back up to Iceland, guys. He's fine.
He's just picking up people as he goes across he's like the Forrest Gump of walruses. Just across the country. Yeah. People taking interest.
Western Europe.
He's just happy. He's changing global events as he goes.
Yeah. I'm going to post it in our roundup, guys. It's riveting. Okay.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys. Crindy reviews. She does have a brief one today.
Okay.
I've been binging Jewish and Indian matchmaking, and I'm so exhausted trying to help Auntie Seema get these people married off that I can't think of anything else. I don't want to cloud your impression of Guardians of the Galaxy, so my lips are sealed, except to say that I immediately returned a jumpsuit that I had purchased for vacation when I realized that it was the exact outfit the Xanadrians wore in the movie.
What?
There it is.
There's a lot to unpack.
like
She was sending me messages during Guardians of the Galaxy. She was texting me what a heap of garbage she thought it was.
Did you see it?
No.
Me neither. I want to.
I would do too.
I love the Guardians.
With Crindy's to be believed.
Well, they say the F word in it.
Oh.
She was not here for that.
Farce?
Yep. She wasn't here for it.
Well.
She's mad at Chris Pratt. What you been watching, reading, or listening to?
She's mad at Chris Pratt is her official review. God, I hope someone is making a reel for you for you to present to these entertainment outlets because you are on fire.
Well, it's my goal, my life goal.
What's the question?
What you been watching, reading, or listening to?
Blue Crush.
Okay. All that.
POD. All that.
TLC.
TLC, POD, all that.
ACDC.
Keenan and Kel, ACDC.
Okay. How about Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
How are we going to wrap this up? That last episode.
They're going too fast.
It's so much and
they're
such a
wrapping
little
it up
time.
too fast.
Well, they have to.
And I don't feel like they don't have to.
Well, I know, but they were contracted for a certain number, and
they should have done it. They should.
That's the entertainment industry
and all that. And I am very much I think shows go on too long sometimes. But I wish they would have given this one another season. I feel like they're trying to fit too much in too short a period of time.
It's so good. Okay, guys, I binged a series on Netflix called Mer People. It's
okay.
I woke up at 5 a.m. the other day and I binged it.
Yeah.
It does not have good ratings.
Okay.
But I was riveted.
Well,
it's a 4-part docuseries about people, professional mermaid. Well, people trying to follow their dreams to become professional mermaids. It's dog eat dog. It's fish eat fish out there.
It's fish eat fish out there.
Listen.
I don't have to watch it because your description of it alone really, really brought it home.
Makes you want to watch it. These were some quotes from the open. Years ago, I was the first professional freelance mermaid in the world. Now there's thousands. Mermaid is growing at an exponential rate. This is a $500 million industry. Mermaiding is probably going on in your own backyard. You just don't know where to find it.
Yeah.
Also, mermaid is a danger art.
Yeah. Walking around on what's it called? What do you call it? Street?
But hey, I want to see that this week. The new Little Mermaid's out. I'm going to take Opie. I'm excited.
Flounder looks so stupid in the trailer.
Well, I'm going to review it next week and you'll see.
Can't wait.
Okay, what's your warm heart?
You used it last week, but I'm doubling back for it. Is celebrating HB's birthday. Yeah. That was good. I went and sat down and had coffee with him on his actual birthday and just chatted with him. It was good. So HB's birthday, a week late, birthday will be my warm heart.
Another celebration.
Double.
So I spent some time with some great friends this week, and man, gut laughter, it's good for the soul. Makes everything better. Gut laughter with great friends.
Well,
busting a gut.
I'm busting a gut. Oh my God. But hey guys, thanks for listening to Cold Hands Warm Hearts. We started with farts, we closed with farts.
Sorry.
I'm not.
Okay. Bye.